What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of January. This is for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There's a wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you wanted to explore your options, I've put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Cappy, we're going to do the person on your mind usual check-in. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then a projected potential outcome for the second half of January. I say potential to anyone that's new to my channel because I infuse universal law of assumption, manifesting and mindset into all my content. My tarot readings are just check-in points into one version of you and your specific person and the connection that you, Cappy, have selected, are selecting and manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everything appearing on the outside is a reflection of your present state of being, your state of consciousness. And if you would like to manifest this differently, your desires are absolutely meant for you. You can have anything you want. It just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, your focus, and a reselection. Circumstances do not matter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look at some of my other content that I've posted on law of assumption. I'll go and take a look at some other coaches online, and I like to teach as I go, Cappy, okay? How's this person feeling about you, Cappy, as we move into the second half of January? I mean, I saw a King of Cups in the reverse and a Magician card, and then there's a Chariot card in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves distance or travel, or there's been a stop, or things haven't been kind of moving in the right direction. They're feeling that way. King of Cups in the reverse, sort of maybe love has been withdrawn, or they're questioning that. Magician card had to come out though, and I saw that. So there's a sense of wanting to manifest movement, maybe where there's been no movement, or the direction hasn't been in the right direction, steering things in the right direction. And this is cooperation, Three of Pentacles. The Star card in the reverse, though, there's some unhealed stuff maybe potentially between the two of you with that Star card, or this is kind of mixed energy, manifesting cooperation, but in the near future position. And again, guys, everything's changeable, and their thoughts and feelings are going to shift, and we're not changing this. We're going to go to you and work on what you want and select the version that thinks and feels completely differently. There's another version. Change your thoughts and feelings about them and what you assume about them and how they feel about you. But anyway, the Star card in the reverse, there's sort of this a bit of hopelessness or something. Now, that could be also due to outside factors. Capricorn, some of you are dealing with a person. Magician card, Three of Pentacles. There's things that they're trying to manifest when it comes to their career. Some of you are connected through career or a work network or a network, mutual network. We've got the Justice card in the reverse, and then we've got the Emperor card in the reverse with the Nine of Cups. Some of you, there's issues here to do with legal matters or things that have thrown this connection out of balance, okay? Justice card. And something here to do with maybe this person feeling a bit hopeless in the sense of something needing to be balanced or made right between the two of you, whether you can be back on the same page, which is what they're trying to manifest. You're the King or Queen manifestor, so it's going to be more relevant when we get to your side of the street. They're just you pushed out, Capricorn. So this is just the present energy. There's Nine of Cups. There's a sense of enjoyment, fulfillment with you, maybe even that you are a wish, but something is making them feel a little bit hopeless about this situation. The Emperor card in the reverse can be not feeling very stable or structured. Some of you, you're dealing with a situation that involves a husband or a father figure, legal matters, marriage, divorce, etc. And that could be something that has interfered in some way. It doesn't have to be, but I'm just telling you what comes through. I mean, we've got the Star card. There's something here that maybe needs to be made right, at least in this present check-in, guys. So this person's maybe trying to manifest cooperation and hope that you're on the same page. That seems to be their wish. Emperor card in the reverse, though, can be a little bit stone cold and find it hard to show their emotion. That's the shadow of an Emperor card. It's like control issues. Maybe that's something that they're hoping to heal or shift, but has led to some level of imbalance in your situation, or maybe some hurt or pain that needs to be balanced out. Now, we can also revise, guys. Any of my regulars will know when you can select version of you and a person that are together, there's nothing to fix or heal. But we have 4 of Wands in the reverse. Seems to have been a lot here around lack of stability. For some of you, there's been lack of commitment to the situation, or there's a loss of hope, partly that you're on the same page or can get on the same page when it comes to marriage and commitment, or if, you know, something needs to be repaired. This would be about union, reunion. It's in the reverse. There could be a lot here going on around this person not feeling very stable, okay? Or maybe they're not really revealing all their cards as well with that Emperor card in the reverse, because that kind of can come across as a bit cold and detached. Ace of Cups, cold and detached, feeling like the love between the 2 of you has either been withdrawn, or the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you could have done, you know, come across that way, Cappy. Maybe you've detached a bit. But the Ace of Cups in the reverse also is issues to do with self-love. So something here might be going on where this person is feeling a trigger around not being very stable, or trying to heal something. It could also be trying to heal something in relation to a father figure. This might be a wound here, and it's led to imbalance in your situation, Capricorn. Yeah, 7 of Swords, avoidance issues, or there has been maybe between the 2 of you trust issues. 7 of Swords, okay? Like Emperor in the reverse can be, like I said, could just be this avoidant energy, not being able to really show a lot of emotion to this situation, and that has led to problems. And maybe it's been seemingly 9 of Cups, more pleasure and fun than stability and commitment. As I said, that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, that would be commitment. But to date, it looks like for some of you, there's been difficulty getting on the same page with that. For some of you, that's because there are ties to other people, like marriage, divorce, legal matters in the mix, or career matters, contracts, whatever. And this person's not feeling very up to scratch in that department. That's what they're trying to manifest. So that's the focus, and they haven't been as focused on the love aspect of your connection. Guys, it doesn't fucking matter. I only read this for context, and if it's not your reading, throw it away fucking in a bucket, as I always say. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Lots of reversals, guys, with the exception of the 3 of Pentacles and the Magician. So we're looking at a situation that looks mixed. This person seems to be still manifesting you, but there's a lot of aces like that are in the reverse, meaning there's a feeling of like, is there hope to renew? Ace of Swords in the reverse can be where things have not been really clear, not really been revealed or said. Like there's a lot of this maybe avoiding saying what needs to be said. But then on the other hand, 9 of Cups would be about pleasure, fulfillment, wishes fulfilled. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. There's Aquarius, there's Virgo, Gemini energy, and Libra energy. Why do we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse? For some of you, that is about pleasure and fun and attraction. Queen of Wands in the reverse, for some of you, you've had a row or something. Queen of Wands in the reverse can come across as a little like the mean girl or the mean guy of the tarot, and that could be there's been some reaction because of this feeling of avoidance, and maybe you've pulled your energy back. Okay, something's challenging this person's level of confidence and feeling stable about the connection, but then there's Judgment card, a sense of wanting to come back around and accountability because there seems to be regrets and losses here. Between the 2 of you, potentially this person's also licking their wounds because there's losses to do with the past. Major trust issues, potentially. This person also might have trust issues because of past stuff. 5 of Cups is really focusing on the past rather than focusing on 2 of Cups, which is relationship. We don't really give a fuck about this, Capricorn. Like there's a version in existence right now where you and this person are together and there is no issue. So you have manifested everything. They're just you pushed out. So please don't treat this as evidence of whether, if you are consciously manifesting, whether this is like your manifestation is working or not working, guys. And this reading does not have to be for everyone, and you can walk away right now and just re-script and just affirm for what you want. But the Judgment card's accountability in some kind of a way, revival and a comeback round. It also could be like it's time to make maybe a decision. Can we get on the same page? They're hoping maybe to manifest a second chance with you. Maybe they are a little bit worried here, given whatever's gone on, if there's regrets. Queen of Wands in reverse for a small portion of you is the other person, and you may be dealing with a situation that involves some stuff like a tie outside of the connection. I'm going to get the oracle cards that will clarify more. And maybe that's the regret, okay, if there's some kind of a triangle or something. Or Queen of Wands in the reverse, guys, can be a meddler. Doesn't even have to be romantic. Could be a friend or an ex or someone. But there's something here. It's like Justice card in the reverse. It's like something, there's a sense of accountability and needing to make something right, okay? And can you cooperate and get on the same page? So this is just their thoughts and feelings now, Capricorn. So, you know, if we want to get a consistent result, for those of you that want it, okay, guys, for those, I'm going to look at what you're feeling and thinking, but if you want it, it's absolutely available. But if we hold someone in the dominant assumption that they are this and that and a liar or a cheater or whatever you guys want to say, then, well, that's just the reality that we're in. And you can still get an apology, Capricorn. I mean, Judgment card seems to be like a sense of wanting to be accountable for something, or the Seven of Swords is like, you know, there's questions here around honesty and truth. So that would be, you know, if you want to have an honest, loving, loyal, stable connection, Capricorn, that's what you need to focus on. Or if you don't want it, but you don't want to experience anything but the best, then you need to focus on just manifesting a different connection. Eight of Wands. What do you want, Capricorn? You want to talk to them. You feel like it's Two of Wands. You're a bit crossroads about it. Like a decision needs to be made. Maybe you're looking at two paths. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse because you're feeling like it's not clear and there could be questions around, is all the information available? So Capricorn, if you haven't found anything but there's trust issues, and again, you pushed out, this could be a dynamic, and there could be a lot of assumptions that this person hides things, or is a quote-unquote avoidant. So if you want the non-avoidant and the open, the honest, the vulnerable, the emotionally available, all that sort of shit, then ignore what I've pointed out and just focus on that. They must conform. Okay, they must. It's universal law. You will get your manifestation because it exists, that version, but you need to dominantly hold them in that assumption. You've got Ten of Cups, Capricorn, Hierophant card, and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a bit erratic. You seem to be focused on Ten of Cups, the happily ever after, and the Hierophant card, which is about traditional values, okay? Now, for some of you, you know, Knight of Swords can be abrupt endings. So maybe this is where you're at, or there's been harsh or erratic communication between the two of you. Because of Ace of Swords in the reverse, you both have that. There's something about like not saying what's what or not being upfront. I mean, you could mutually feel that way. This could just be kind of an energy between the two of you, like not being very upfront. Maybe it's a bit of a tit for tat thing, okay? And Ace of Wands, and it's led to a loss of inspiration or a loss of passion. For some of you, you know, maybe you have had hopes that this is your Ten of Cups and you want that commitment, the traditional values, but maybe there's been clashing in that department. I mean, High Priest can also be religious factors, differences in culture, spiritual beliefs, all of that. Also, this is all circumstantial. If you're a Capricorn thinking that this is a problem for you and it's causing arguments between the two of you, and then you hold back on one another and whatever, you just need to focus on, we have the best relationship ever. They adore me, whatever it is, like we're on the same page. We're in the most loyal, loving, committed relationship. There's a Three of Cups in the reverse, Capricorn. So at this present check-in, Capricorn, it feels like the focus for those of you for whom this resonates, your focus is a little bit on Three of Cups in the reverse, that maybe there's outside energies influencing this situation, unhealthy energies potentially that are non-romantic, or questions around committing to this situation, because Three of Cups in the reverse can be love triangle. Only take it if it is your story, but even those circumstances will go away if you shift your focus, guys. You know why I'm saying that if you watch me regularly. Four of Pentacles, you're holding on, or you feel like this person kind of holds on, but they withhold a lot from you. So then we need to focus on the version that is giving, loving, gives you everything. There's no third parties. You're the only one. You're the only option always. You're chosen. Could be triggering an insecurity. You have Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you want them to put more effort into the situation. What's this Knight of Swords? Nine of Swords. You want to get past some stress or anxiety, and you do still want success, and maybe you also want more attention and you want validation from them. You absolutely can have that. Capricorn, you say they're so attentive, loving, loyal, stable. They're all about me, etc., etc. It's up to you, Capricorn guys. I know that it's a hybrid channel and people who watch tarot don't get what I'm saying, but like, your focus can shift this as soon as you switch off this reading. It's not important. We shift states all the time. And if you've tuned in and this is kind of just the energy that you're dealing with, fuck it in a bucket, as I always say. And if you don't want the person, then fuck it in a bucket as well. But there's something here about you wanting them to put effort in, triggering maybe an insecurity. Now, maybe because, in one version or one state of consciousness, it may be in the recent past or your experience to date has been feeling like this person withholds from you, isn't honest, definitely pleasure and fun, Nine of Cups, and joy, and maybe indulgence. Maybe you and this person, you get together and it's very pleasurable, but it seems to be, you're half-half, Capricorn. For those of you that want this, if your focus is on the Ten of Cups and the High Priest and you want this person to be wholly and completely committed to you, then please go and look at my other content. One, on the revision, if you have a history and now you have an assumption about this person. Two, look at why I say circumstances don't matter. Look at manifest specific person. They already love you. And look at not wavering in between states. They love me. No, they don't love me. Or they love me, but they're avoidant. And don't put conditions on your manifestation. So look, this is very mixed. They're manifesting you. You both have Nine of Cups. So we could also say you mutually see each other as a wish fulfillment, but it just seems like there's a lot of this withholding and maybe some regret and things that need to be made right. So Capricorn, you can focus just on having someone come in and be apologetic if you feel like you're holding on to something and a version of a person that you feel has wronged you in some kind of a way and needs to be accountable. But you also can live in the end and select ideal version, and that could even be a natural byproduct. Like if you have broken off with someone or they've avoided something, you can say, no, we're together, we're better than ever, they're madly in love with me, we have a loyal, committed relationship, and the unfolding or the bridge of incidents may involve them saying certain things that you want them to say. But we don't want to stay anchored into, look, you've got Five of Cups, but it's in the reverse. They've still got Five of Cups. We don't want to stay anchored into loss, regrets, etc. You seem to want to get past those regrets. If you have an assumption that this person is holding back because of certain things that were said or done and your history, then you're also putting conditions. So you're saying they're holding back, or you are holding them in the assumption that they're an avoidant or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying, guys, about why circumstances don't matter? So script it out and rewrite the whole thing. Some of you might be trying to just let go of stress and anxiety where you might feel like this is a cycle or a repetitive story that you have, and it's not the first time that the mirror has shown up and projected that and triggered that story. Then I would revise all the relationships, or generally relationships, how you see yourself in relation to love generally, and how people show up for you or have shown up for you in love. And that would be people who've always been honest, loving, kind, loyal, committed, stable, etc. I've always had great luck in love. I've always had the best relationships. And that's going to benefit you regardless. This person will still come in and conform if you want them. Okay, and you'll also have consistent results. You will see the validation that you're looking for. The Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, you will get it. It's universal law. So there's just releasing this old pain and loss and some stress. And Capricorn, work on the story, rewrite the story, okay? Because there's a Two of Swords. It feels very stuck. On the other hand, Six of Swords is in the reverse, and you've got the Star card in the reverse. Isn't that interesting? You both have that. and this is just the check-in now, as I said, it's like this kind of sense of loss of hope, like this feels a bit hopeless. Maybe you're feeling like this is stuck. And Capricorn, Two of Swords is indecision. If you feel this person is not deciding and choosing you, they will 100%, the version that is choosing you and shows up different is already there. It's manifested. You're not hoping for it to come into creation. You just need to align with that and not waver in and out. And not stop reselecting version of person that is whatever, how they showed up in one state, okay? Because then they will just continue to show up that way. So the energy is a bit lackluster with the Star card. It's in the reverse. And then there's a Two of Swords. Maybe Capricorn, you're just not sure, blindfolds on, you're indecisive by now about this situation. If you're indecisive about this situation, partly you don't want to walk away, but you want it differently. For some of you, you want this person, but you want the preferable version. Go and look at my material on specific person conform, or work on your self-concept around I'm always chosen, because there could be an issue around that. They, of course, choose me, we're together, etc. And don't put your focus on any third parties or circumstances that are contrary to what you're manifesting. It's pretty simple, guys. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a mixed and a weird read. If you want the commitment, Capricorn, and the family and the happily ever after, some of you might be thinking you're not sure, is this the person? You need to kind of give clear instructions to the person because you're feeding them a script. Please go and look at my last live and some of the collabs that I've done, and they're going to think and feel about you what you're dominantly feeding them as a script. So they have to show up as a character in your show. You're in charge. You're in charge here where you're not getting what you want. You're in charge where you get exactly what you want. But if you're wavering, they want me, they don't want me, they choose me, they don't choose me, it's like you versus you, okay? You're going in and out of different realities. So if you want them to choose, no, they choose me. If you're indecisive about what you want this person just to show up differently and more preferably, also you can look at specific person conform, just project preferable thoughts onto them, how you want them to behave and show up. You do want to return, Capricorn. There's something here about money matters, okay? Manifesting abundance, legal matters. So this person could be not really revealing much about that, but that is a concern. Money, career, not feeling very stable, ready. For some of you, I did mention legal matters might be in relation to third-party stuff, or money matters tied to third parties. Again, circumstantial. Nothing standing between you and your end. So live in the end and don't pay it any mind, but that could be a thing. Okay, Capricorn, in this check-in, in this version. Planning, text, phone call, meetup. This person wants to talk to you. Planning, text, phone call, meetup with ashamed. Okay, backfired. There's something here that's been avoided, and it's like this person knows they want to be accountable because there's something about backfired and ashamed. Or maybe they're ashamed also about some stuff that they're not talking about in relation to money, career, legal matters. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves some jealousy issues to do with outside energy. Either a jealous meddler, I pointed that out, or there's a jealous third party that's still like romantic in the mix, which has led to distance, separation. But again, you've written all the characters in your show, so why do we need to invite them to the party if you want to live in the end and not have all this drama, guys? Okay, well, what are they not saying? Because the Ace of Swords is in the reverse, Capricorn, in this present check-in, what are they not saying to you? The distance between us kills me. So there's some level of distance, okay? But don't focus on the distance when you want to consciously manifest the end, guys. I've been working on myself and not the same as I was before. I'm ready for commitment. Interesting. So I told you there was a bit of a non-committal energy. And you're focused on commitment, Capricorn. So if you're doubting and wavering 1 minute, you're like, no, they're so committed to me, they're loyal to me, they love me. And then you go out, well, you're sending them mixed signals. But that's great news, even in this check-in. So the Judgment card is a revival and a reconciliation and a comeback round with I'm sorry I hurt you. Okay, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So it seems to be that there's been some disconnecting and some drama or controversy and some hurt and some pain and some avoidance and maybe jealousy and maybe third parties. So fuck all that in the bucket. As I said, I knew you were the one when I met you. I wish you were with me. I really do care even though I don't show it. That's this avoidance thing, guys. So let's just focus on, for those that want it, this person loves me. They're so emotionally available. They're so doting. There's been no one. I'm the only one. There's never been anyone since me. Don't put attention on third parties, drama, any obstacles. Don't put conditions on your manifestation. Only script and affirm for what you actually want. It's already there, okay? They will conform. All right, Capricorn, I hope that helped, and I intend that it did for some of you, and I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in 2 weeks' time.